Let's start with that, the filming locations of this. How much do you guys enjoy where it's filmed and what you get to discover through the process?
It's my greatest thrill to be filming in a real place. I don't know why it is. But of course it can be surprising, and it was when we were in Piccadilly. We were meeting up and going to have a cup of tea somewhere in Fortnum & Mason's or something. And the director said action, we did it, and then he said cut, which meant we had to walk back to where and do the scene again. And everybody else walked back with us. So we weren't in the real place at all. We were in a real place, but not with real people. And, well, that made me laugh enormously.
But by surprise.
I know.
It's like, you know, #1 lesson of film on location is to have extras so you can do the shot again.
And I was once filming in Times Square, right in the centre of New York.
Wow, really? Oh, fun.
And it was artificial rain and everything. And when we'd finished the shot and walked back, all the traffic came back with us. So all the traffic was fake.
Wow, amazing. Yes, that's incredible, isn't it? We didn't have that. But, you know, we're both London. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I say we're both Londoners. We both live in London.
Yeah.
Ian is not from London originally, but I am. But just to be at home, to be able to live at home in your house with your stuff and film is such a rarity for us.
And feeling you're working like most people do, close to where they live.
Yes, yes.
And
sleeping
lovely.
in your own bed is quite a rarity for us. You know, so
not to have to go around and find somewhere to eat. And,
So yes, to shoot in the streets of London was fabulous, and it you know, I think this film needed the grounding in a place that you recognise. Hopefully, the audience will recognise it as London. You know, it really grounds it in reality, even though it's such a sort of extraordinary layered story.
That's true. I feel the same about junkets, actually. A London junket is much better than when they send us to the States. You know, it's the same story. I go back home to my baby girl.
Yes.
There's a authenticity to it that is different. When you hear that you're going to work together, do you say yes immediately, or you want to read the script as well?
The script comes first, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I once made the mistake. I've enjoyed every single job I've ever done except one. And that was the job I took because I wanted to work with someone in particular, the big film star in her day, Celia Johnson. Oh, yes. And I couldn't believe that I would be able to talk to her and act with her, and I was so excited. She spent most of the time doing the Daily Telegraph crossword in rehearsals, and I never really talked to her, and I wasn't any good in the part, and it was a big mistake. So go for the script first.
Although in this case, you didn't read the script.
No, it's true, I didn't.
So
like Judi Dench, who never reads the script. But it's my fourth film with Bill Condon, and actor who's seen his films wants to be in his next one. So when he said he'd got a film and there was a part for me, I said yes. I didn't inquire how big the part was or when do we start?
Yes, I have to say, if Bill calls me in the next 6 months and says I've got a film, I'll do what Ian did. I'll say yes. I don't care. One day, you know, it's fine by me. Whatever it is, Bill.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Good.
Yeah, well, it was worth it because the acting is spectacular in the film. It did feel like you were both waking up in the morning and thinking we're going to kind of a masterclass in acting. This is going to be such a high level quality of acting. Do you enjoy it more when it's that case because you're in a comfort zone?
No, I mean, it's always a challenge, isn't it? You're always a bit nervous and you're going to mess it up, and it's a little intimidating to work with Ian. Just, you know, not hugely, but just a little bit. So, you know, speaking for myself, I'm always very nervous going into a project that I'm going to mess it up in some way or other. But in the context of this film, we've very quickly found ourselves as Ian said earlier, you know, we come from the theatre. We're used to working in a company, a group of actors. You're all in it together. And the minute we started this film, we realised that was sort of where we were again, with Russell Tovey, with Jim Carter, with us two, everybody involved in the film.
It was like being going on holiday with a bunch of friends and family even.
Yeah,
I don't know. But that's the atmosphere that Bill creates. He's terribly relaxed. Nothing can go wrong. Did you ever see him raise his voice?
No, never.
Or get disturbed? I don't know what's going on inside, but for us, no, everything's calm. And of course, he can come up to you after a take and whisper something in your ear, which is absolutely devastating.
So really, it's like that was terrible, Ian. Do it again.
Not quite as much next time. You thought you were being terribly discreet. But that's what you want. You want honesty.
Yeah.
But you know he's looking after you at the same time.
Yeah, and you know.
He won't let you. He won't make you look bad or look a fool.
Yeah, I call that quiet confidence, and I think it's important on a movie set, especially you guys know what you're doing, so it's kind of directing you in the right way. Is it?
But you do need a director. You need someone who is going to absolutely come and give you the note that you need. Yeah. You don't want anyone who's too frightened because you're so established or whatever, you know, people think we are, sir and dame, you know, that they can't come and say, give you notes and guide you and help you. It's very interesting.
Some films don't really begin to cook. All the ingredients are thrown into the pot, but the final taste and smell is not decided until the chef, the director, has put it all together out when the actors are long gone. But Bill, having won the Oscar for adapted screenplay in the film I was in, Gods and Monsters, is, and I think this is why English actors like him so much, the script is it. We're going to make this film here. And you could read it. Now we've just got to put the pictures onto it. It's not all going to happen when you've gone. We're all going to do it now together. Yeah. That's what I get from Bill. And that's very reassuring and exciting.